we have coming up next. Item A, 633391, our Spacedye brushed rib jogger on 5 easy pays of $5.20. Really, really pretty. Same fabric as the top that we just showed you. And I'll take you through the same colorways. So this is that French blue, that really pretty light blue. And then we also have it in the dusty rose. So pretty. And the light taupe. Now, what I will say, so if you are familiar with our brand, joggers are our #1 best-selling item. We launched with a jogger about 8 years ago, and we can never keep them in stock. You ask me about joggers all the time. I say it's not an exaggeration when I tell you that I wear a form of our joggers every day. They're my favorite item that we do. We've sold over 2.5 million pairs if you add up all of the different versions. So we wanted to bring you one that was perfect for springtime in a slightly different fabric than you're used to. So traditionally, we do a lot of our joggers in our cozy knit, but this is done in that same tri-blend space dye. So you can see it's a yarn dyeing technique that uses a few different yarn colors to give you this really cool like texture and dimension. You can see some of the highs and lows. It's really, really pretty. And then we brush it in a way where it just feels incredibly soft. I mean, you have to get this home to feel it. It's like hard to do it justice. It's really, really soft. And there's rayon in here. So you get a gorgeous drape. It's not going to cling to the thighs or the rear. It's got plenty of stretch and give. So it's really comfortable. And like with all of our jogger pants, the cuff, look at that. So much stretch in the cuff. So I always say our jogger pants are like your pedicure pant because you can pull them all the way up over your calf when you get your pedicure. They're not restricting, they're not tight. They are very, look at that, very, very stretchy. Now, this does come in regular and petite. I believe the petite inseam is 25 inches and the regular is 28 inches. But here's the beauty with a jogger pant. I wouldn't say, don't get too hung up on where it hits. It's supposed to hit right at the ankle or slightly above the ankle, but you can always like zhuzh it up a little bit and make them a little bit shorter if you want to. And, I sometimes pull up the waistband a little bit higher and kind of get more tummy coverage, which is really nice. And notice it's a nice flat elastic waistband. There's no drawstring, which again is something you've all asked for, to remove that drawstring. So it's very, very comfortable. Pockets. But look, they melt into the fabric. You don't even realize they're there. They're really well made. And like I said, when you wear it head to toe, it looks so cute. Here, look. If you picked up the top and you want to pair the two together, it's an adorable set together. But I like that it's not sold together because I wear 2 different sizes most of the time. I wear a small in my bottoms and I wear a medium in my tops. So I can customize an outfit that looks like a set, but really customize how it fits. Now, do you see how it's draping on her? It's not like clinging, but it's not too voluminous. See, that's the problem I find with joggers sometimes is there's so much fabric, they can be really voluminous. This is it's more of a tapered leg. So if you do, let's say you're still living amongst snow right now and it's still really cold, you can wear this and tuck it into an Ugg boot because again, it's tapered, so it'll fit nicely into a boot if you want to do that. And then when it's really nice out, it's that first day of spring, pop it on with a sneaker, a sandal, a flip-flop. I mean, it's so versatile. Here's what I say about joggers. For me, this is why I wear them every day. I kid you not, I really do wear a form of our joggers every day. It's because they're way easier to style than a legging. Because think about it, a legging, we're always looking for a tunic, right? To cover all the parts. Way easier to style than a legging, way more comfortable than denim. And they're better than I would say a sweatpant because a sweatpant can be a little bit, I don't want to say sloppy. I don't necessarily go to functions in a sweatpant. This I could wear out to brunch with the girls, depending on how I accessorize it. If I added the top, maybe a cute little denim jacket, a great sneaker, and a crossbody bag, and I would go out. I wouldn't necessarily do that look with a sweatpant. So for me, I get a lot of mileage out of a jogger pant. It is what we are best known for. It's where when someone is new to the line and they say, I don't quite know where to start, I say start with a jogger because it is our best selling item. So if there's one thing we make really well, it's our jogger pants. But again, it's very clean. And that ribbing, excuse me, that tonal ribbing that's vertical, it's really slimming. Like I'm telling you, and especially because it's tonal, it just gives you the look of a little bit kind of longer and leaner legs, which who doesn't want that, right? So this is the color I'm holding is that beautiful French blue. And again, you can see all of the variations of the yarn. See a little bit of white peeking through the yarn, which is nice. And then we do have it in the dusty rose and the light taupe, which again is not our traditional. You might be familiar with our smoky taupe. It's not that dark. It's a little bit lighter, but it's just it's a perfect color palette for spring and a really beautiful set if you pick up both pieces, but you don't have to pick one or the other. But I know sometimes ladies will pick up one and come back for the other and it's gone. So great day to take advantage of the 5 easy pays of $5.20 to get this one home. I wanted to remind you of the